Hello students, how are you? I hope all of you are well. So our half yearly exam has been finished and also the Durga Puja is over. So let us today we'll start our new chapter of your English Mulberry book. The name of the chapter is Achilles. And this story was written by Gerald Malcolm Darrell. He was born in 1925 in Bihar, in India, but latterly his family shifted to England in the year 1928 after his father's death. He was a renowned author, a naturalist, a zookeeper, conservationist, and a television presenter. Darrell was also a talented artist, mostly autobiographical in nature. His work reflects his love for nature and all the animals. This is also a story, the part of which the collection of stories from each collection of stories. The book name is My Family and Other Animals. So let us start the story. This story is about a young boy and his pet tortoise, whose name was Achilles. Do you know who Achilles was? According to the Greek mythology, Achilles was a brave Greek hero. When he was born, his mother dipped him in the river Styx, held him by his heel so that he could live forever. मतलब अमर हो जाना. As his heels was the only part of his body that was not washed in the holy river of Styx, so only the heel, which was vulnerable, means the only part of his body where it was the possibility of being harmed. And lastly, after winning so many battles, he was died after an arrow which was passes through his heels. Here you can see the match the followings from where you have to match the meanings of the idioms. So first one, have one's back to the wall, which means have no means of escape. Have no means of escape. Have a chink in one's armor. This means have a small weakness or fault. Have feet of clay, and this means have a defeat in one's character. Shoot oneself in the foot, which means harm or cause harm to oneself. So, in this story, why the boy named his tortoise as Achilles? What are the characteristics of this tortoise that he got such a name as Achilles? Let us begin the story and try to find out the reason. The story begins as the author says during his travels, he met an interesting character whose name was Rose Battleman. In his area, people were talking so many things, so many fairy tales about this Rose Battleman, and the author had a keen interest to have a meet with that interesting character, that Rose Battleman. The author says that he first met that man on a lonely road which was going toward the villages in the mountains, and the author could hear him long before he could see him, as the Rose Battleman was playing a gentle rising and falling sound in his flute, and also sing few words in a curious nasal voice with the music from the flute, which was very much entertaining. The Rose Battleman had a fox like face with large eyes. He dressed was very much fantastic. Means he looks very much fantastic. A funny character. He wore a round hat on his head, as you can see in the picture. You see this is the type of hat which is uh, floppy or round in shaped, and and a kind of rounding also is there around his head. So his shirt was also damaged and dirty as a result of much of use of it. One short wide strip of cloth, like your scarf, was rounded around his neck, which was remarkable blue in color. His pockets of his coat were bulging out as they were full of things and they were ready to come out of his pocket. Just it seems like to be that. His trousers was hung and bent downwards. He wore a leather shoes with upturned at the end of his toes, and he was carrying a bamboo cage on his back which was full of birds like pigeons, young chickens, and several different kinds of sex. You know, sex means bura bura. In Hindi, you say it bura. So you can see in the picture how this funny Rose Battleman is looking like. You can see in this picture. On each one hand, he held the flute to his mouth, and in the other hand, a number of threads to which was tied a rose betel of almond size. The betel were glittering green in color in the sun, which was looking very beautiful, and all the petals were flying around his head and trying to escape from the thread which was tied around the betel's waists. The battles were when they are tried hard to escape, but without any success. The battles were sometimes sit on his head and resting for sometimes, and once again they were ready to move endlessly in merry-go-round style around the author's head, which looks a very funny. When the Rose Battleman saw the author and his dog Roger, he stopped, he took off his hat and bent like bow to say hi. As he smiled at the author and put his hat again and raised his hands and moved his bony fingers, मतलब पतले पतले fingers, side to side, up and down, as to say hi to the author. Looking to his get-up, the author asked that whether he was coming from any kind of fiesta, means a public event to entertain the people. At this, the Rose Battle man nodded his head. Nodded means say no to the author, and once again he played his flute in a pleasant, sweet, melodious tune, and then stopped his and then he stopped and shows his thumb toward his shoulder, pointing backward from the way he was coming. Then he rubbed his forefingers and thumb together to express that he needed money. He want money, but by his expression, without any voice of the battleman, the author realized that he was unable to speak, and then the author, standing in the middle of the road, started conversation with a clever pantomime means इशारों की भाषा. Pantomime means इशारों की भाषा, giving facial and body expression to interact with the funny man. The author asked the man, "What for those rose battle men for?" The man pantomime that he wanted it to give the small boys who were living in the remote village areas. At that time, one of the battle started moving round and round around his head. The battleman pointed his arms out and gave a nasal buzzing. When he moved his hand, all the beetles started moving with a buzzing sound. So this much for the day. Please read the page number 84 and 85. And if you have any doubt, please ask me in my WhatsApp. The next part I will send you in my next video. Thank you. Be safe. Be at home. Have a nice day. Bye.